Hi everybody, it's Nicola here. So today I have a new project pan for you. It is called the 13 by Halloween, and it's a project pan that I've seen going around YouTube that I thought I wanted to get involved with and give it a go myself. So I love watching these types of videos, so I thought, why not join in? So my 13 by Halloween is going to be based on my favourite film other than Ariel the Little Mermaid. Come on, now that has to be number one. But my next favourite film of all time is Hocus Pocus with Bette Midler in. She is amazing, and I will speak more on her in a minute. But yeah, I wanted to base my 13 by Halloween project pan on the film Hocus Pocus. So let's get started, because you know how I ramble on anyway. So I've thought of 13 things that I associate with the film Hocus Pocus, and I've picked products according to what I've picked. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do is the song Put a Spell on You. Put a Spell on You is sung by Bette Midler, and hasn't she got an amazing voice as a singer? She's just stunning. So the thing I wanted to choose for that is obviously something that's like a little spell, like a little like sparkly. So what I chose was this Mask mineral eyeshadow in vanilla frosting, and I've marked the back of it to there or thereabouts. So what I want to do is try and get some use out of this. I know I probably won't use it all up, but I definitely want to get some use out of it because I don't use it very often, and I really should, because it's a beautiful highlighter. It is a beautiful inner corner highlight and a brow highlight, maybe a bit too much for a brow highlight, but definitely a beautiful shade, and I need to get more use out of it. The second thing I wanted to base a product on is the Black Flame candle. Now the Black Flame candle is, well, it's a candle that's black and it burns a black flame, and if lit by a virgin, then the Sanderson sisters will return. Talk more about the Sanderson sisters in a moment. So the Black Flame candle gets lit, and then hence the movie begins. So for that, I thought I would pick a product that kind of looks like a candle. So it's my Duce mascara sample size that I got from Birchbox a couple of months back, and I thought with the black and then the red, it kind of looks like a candle. Okay, it's a Black Flame candle, and this has got red on it, but never mind, you know what I'm talking about. So this is a beautiful mascara. I absolutely love what this does to my eyelashes. However, the brush terrifies me. The brush is humongous, even for a sample size, and it absolutely terrifies me. So I very rarely use this. So I want to get more use out of this. So I thought, great, I'll use it for this project. So that is, I think that I can probably use up before the 31st of October. So the next thing I want to base a product on is Zachary Binks. Zachary Binks is a boy at the beginning of the movie who goes to save his sister from the Sanderson sisters. He fails. Unfortunately, his sister dies, and the Sanderson sisters, who are witches, if you haven't figured out by yet, they turn Zachary Binks into a cat, and he is immortal. He's made immortalized, so he has to live forever with the failure of losing his sister. So for that, I thought I would use something black as black, and what I thought I would use is my Model Co eyeliner, again from Birchbox. Can you see a theme here? So this is a winding up eyeliner, and I don't really like this product, but I am trying to use it. So yeah, I thought I would put it in this project, and that would force me to use it and get it used up and out of my project. So that is the product I've chosen for Zachary Binks. The fourth thing is Winifred. Winifred is Bette Midler's character. She is the eldest of the Sanderson sisters, and I love her. She's brilliant, she's kooky, I love her. She just plays an astounding part in this film. So for Winifred, She wears this beautiful green dress and she has this shockingly bright sort of like orangey pinky sort of hair colour. And so what I thought I would do for that is I would use an eyeshadow in my Chocolate Peaches I Heart Makeup palette. And the colour I've chosen, so as not to blind you, is this shade here, and this is Peach. And so I'm going to try and hit pan on this shade. So I thought I would put in some eyeshadows for this project, and all three of them are going to be in this palette. So that is the first. I'm going to use Peach to represent Winifred, the oldest sister. Then we have Mary, who is the middle-aged sister. Mary is the sensible one. She's the one who, she can sniff out children as well. So she smells if there are children nearby. And she's very kooky. She's played by, is it Kathy Nimby? And she's absolutely brilliant. In fact, all the people in this film are absolutely amazing. So for this, she wears like a red and brown sort of dress. So I thought for this I would do a nail varnish, and I've gone for Nails Ink varnish. I think I can get quite a bit of use out of this little one, and this is in the shade Tate. So I thought I would try and get some use out of this nail varnish. So yeah, that is to represent Mary. So then we go to the third sister, which is Sarah. And Sarah is daft as a brush. She's played by Sarah Jessica Parker, and she's a bit of a flirt as well. So she's always like got an eye for the boys. She's always the butt of the other two sisters' jokes, and she wears like a pink and purple dress. So I thought I would go for something pink for her. So I thought I would use up some of my Maybelline Colour Tattoo in the shade Pink Gold. I know I'm not going to use all of this up before October, end of October, but I definitely want to hit like bottom on this. We have quite a big dent in it already, as you can see where my brush is going backwards and forwards. But I definitely want to hit, you know, glass bottom on this. So as long as I hit pan on this, I'll be quite happy by the 31st of October. So the next one, we're on number 7, is the spell book. So the spell book is actually made of human skin, and it has an eye which opens up. That when Winifred wakes it up, the eye opens, and the book will open by itself and turn its own pages, and it's quite spectacular to see the spell book. So what I thought was something, well, for the skin and something brown. So I thought I would use up my MUA bronzer. As you can see, I have already hit pan on this product, so I'm really pleased with that. But I want to use this whole bronzer up. Now that I've hit pan on it, I know that it will get used up quite quickly, so I want to continue to use this and try and use it all up. And I also use this, as a transition colour sometimes in my crease as well. So again, trying to get that used up. The next product is for the character Max. Now Max is the main boy. Yes, there's Zachary Binks, but the film then goes forward like 100 or 200 years, and then Max is he's the virgin who lit the black flame candle to bring back the Sanderson sisters. So I thought for him, I'd kind of cheat and use a MAC product. Mac, can we swing that way? Okay, so this is the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base. So it's a primer, and this is in Radiant Pink. So it's only a sample size. Definitely sure I can get through this in, what, 3 months it is. So that's for that. The next product I want to base on, number 9, is the Life Source Potion. So the Sanderson sisters are brewing this Life Source Potion to drink the lives of children in order to make themselves young and beautiful again. So of course, what should I do for that but a face cream? So here we have the Garnier Miracle Sleeping Cream. So I don't have too much of this left. I was going to go for a day cream, but I thought nope, sleeping cream, because when they drink the Lysol, the child dies, sadly. So kind of like going to sleep forever. So I thought I would use my sleeping cream. There's not much again left of it, so it'd be nice to use it all up. I do have another night cream waiting to be used up, so I thought I would go for that. Number 10 is the Burning Rain of Death. So Max is trying to stop the Sanderson sisters from chasing him and his sister, who he's trying to save, because again the Sanderson sisters are after the little girl, which happens to be Max's sister. And so Max pretends to bring the Burning Rain of Death, which is actually just the sprinkler system in the Sanderson sisters' cottage, which has now in the present day, because the film's set in 1993, in the present day has now become a museum, and for health and safety they've got their sprinkler system. So he puts a lighter to the sprinkler system and sets off the sprinklers, calls it the Burning Rain of Death. Sanderson sisters think they're dying, so they don't chase them. So for that I thought I would use a setting spray. This is the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix setting spray. There's not much of it. I think I had it marked to here, so that's about halfway. So I thought I would use that up and get that out of my collection, because I have a few setting sprays in my collection now. The 11th product I'm going to choose is for the character Billy Butcherson. Billy Butcherson was Winifred's boyfriend. He had a bit of a fling with Sarah, so Winifred sewn his mouth shut and then buried him alive. And so when the children run to the churchyard, because it's sacred ground and the witches can't land there because they'll die, the Winifred wakens Billy Butcherson to go and chase the children for her. But he actually turns out to be a good guy and yeah, helps them. I don't want to ruin the movie for you. Anyway, so yeah, I needed a colour for Billy Butcherson. So again, I'm going to turn back to my Peaches palette. And because he's now kind of like a zombie in the movie, I'm going to turn to this shade here, which is a green colour. And this is in the shade Chalk. So we have this green colour to go with the peach. I think them two would complement each other quite well in the use of this palette. So yeah, I'm going to use that shade for Billy Butcherson. Then the next product, number 12, is the Devil, the Master. While the Sanderson sisters are out looking for the children, it's Halloween Eve. All the children are out and about, dressed up in their costumes, and a man comes to his front door dressed as the devil, and he's like, ah! And the Sanderson sisters believe him to be the devil, their master. So for this, I thought I would pick a red product, and I've gone for this MUA Whipped Velvet, like a lip gloss in the shade Majestic. I haven't really used these since I bought them. I'm not really keen on the texture, but this is one of the shades that I do like out of the whole collection that I bought. So definitely want to get some use out of this, so I can get it out of my collection. I want to be able to say I've used it all up by 31st of October. So that is that product. And then the final, number 13, is the Sunrise, because of course there has to be a deadline for how long the Sanderson sisters can come back to life, can re-brew their potion of their life source potion, drink the lives of the children and stay young and glamorous forever. And that is Sunrise. The Sunrise is the deadline. Has to be an end to the film. So for that, we're going to go back to the peach palette, and I'm going to choose this shade here, which is like a golden colour, and this is in the shade Sweet. So we'll have the golden shade Sweet, the peach colour, and the chalk colour from the Chocolate Peaches palette. So that is it. That is all 13 products in my 13 by Halloween. We have 3 eyeshadows from the Chocolate Peaches palette. We have a red lip gloss. We have the pink gold colour tattoo. We have the Model Co eyeliner. We have the Ducci mascara. We have the MAC Prep and Prime primer base. We have the Nails Ink nail varnish in Tate. The Mask mineral eyeshadow in vanilla frosting. The Garnier Miracle Sleeping Cream. The MUA Sun-Kissed Bronzer. And the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Fixing Spray. So those are all of the products that I am putting into my project pan, 13 by Halloween. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it hasn't taken too long. I know I've kind of rushed through. If you want to know any of the products in details, I will list them down below, and then hopefully in a month's time I will do an update on my use on these products, and we'll see how much I have used in a month. So until a month's time, I will see you later, and bye.